welcome to my review for the Ortlieb 4.1 liter fork packs. Hey, I'm Sheila, and if you are new here, I'm a bicycle traveler, and when I'm not on the road, I work in a bike shop. And after getting quite a few questions about these beauties, I thought it was about time I gave them a little review. I've used them for over a year and a half now, on several trips of various lengths. They have definitely seen some miles. So what has my experience been like with them? Let's dig in. Off to a good start. First of all, let's talk about capacity. So these bags are each 4.1 liters, so together that adds 8+ liters to your carrying capacity, which honestly, when I got them, I was like, that doesn't sound like that much. I don't know how helpful that's actually going to be, but I have been really pleasantly surprised. Now, obviously, it's kind of hard to see into a deep, dark hole, so you'll have to take my word for it. But I have been really pleasantly surprised by how much these bags can carry. Their maximum load listed is 3 kilograms or 6.6 pounds. And I find I can cram a lot into them within those dimensions. The second thing to look at is weight. So they are only 290 grams. Oh, you know what I should do? I should just put them up here so you can see them while I chat about them. Ta-da! I'm not a really gram counter by any means, but hey, it's cool when something is light. That's always helpful to lighten the load. And because you're never really putting more than 5 or so pounds in them, I find that they stay pretty light and they really don't affect my steering at all. When I first started bike touring, I was young and new to everything, and I was scared to put weight on the front of my bike because I thought that was gonna affect my steering. As you'll see from lots of different bike packers, there isn't a need to be as afraid as I was about putting weight on the front, and in fact, balancing out that weight can really help your riding experience overall, and I feel so much more balanced on my bike since moving weight to the front. What I love about these fork packs is that unlike a front pannier that might be a bit bigger and bulkier, these are pretty compact and lightweight, so I just don't even know they're there. So I get this extra space, it balances the weight out on my bike, and I don't even know that they're there, except when I need them. Which brings me to my next area of analysis, which is convenience. I have an Ortlieb handlebar bag that I absolutely love, and it's very quick access, and so I keep all the things I'm most likely to need in there. But what I use the fork packs for is the things I'm next most likely to need. So what I'll often do is in one fork pack, I will put all of my rain gear so that if it starts raining, I can pull everything out really fast. I can't make any excuses about how I don't want to dig into my panniers and get out my rain gear. It's right there. I can literally bend down from my bike, open it, and pull out my rain gear. I don't even have to get off my bike. It's so easy. And then in my other fork pack, I'll usually keep things like my lights, my first aid kit, the things that I might not need often, but if I do need them, I want to be able to access them quickly. Next, waterproofness. Ortlieb has their 5-year waterproof guarantee, which I think is super cool. I haven't had to use it myself, so I can't say what the warranty experience is like, but it does give me peace of mind knowing that they aim to have their products be waterproof for at least 5 years. And I have a number of their products, and so far, none of them have leaked at all. One thing I will say about waterproofness though is that the fabric is quite thin. So unlike their thicker rear panniers where I feel like I can just throw them open even if it's pouring rain and be totally fine, I do find with this thin fabric, water will sometimes pool in these like little crevices. So when I go to open the bag, it's important to kind of like shake off all that water so that once I actually open it, the water that's been maybe pooling a bit on the top doesn't go in. So that's the one thing that I have to be a little more careful of, but that's not really hard to do. Next is ease of use. Oh, I need my demo again. So here is the rear of the fork pack. And basically these two pieces slide into the mount that goes on your fork. These go into like a little hook. Oh, I should just get the little thing so I can show you. One sec. So this is the fork mount, and you can see where it's gonna slot in here and here. And then you literally just slide it in. And usually it makes that really satisfying click, which I love, but I'll usually tug on it anyway just to make sure it's locked into place. But it is that easy. And then to take it off, you just flick this switch and pull it. It's really, really easy to use. So hats off to the engineers at Ortlieb. Then let's talk about compatibility. They are super easy to install on most forks that have mounting points on the fork, or they also come with this kind of wraparound system for forks that don't have those mounting bolts, but they're not compatible with carbon forks or tapered forks that don't have accessory mounting points. I will say that one sort of downside for these fork packs is that they kind of dominate the fork. I don't feel that they angle very well. They're more of like a straight on the fork and sit there. So that's something to keep in mind if you want to carry multiple things on your fork. These bags probably wouldn't pair very well with other things. Though if you have paired them or if you've seen anyone who's paired them, definitely let me know in the comments. And then the last category I have is uniqueness. And this is because I feel like they kind of exist in a category of their own. Front panniers are convenient to use. You know, they're a quick roll top and you can stuff a lot in there, but they are a bit bulkier. They do kind of add a lot of weight. And then on the flip side, something like anything cages are more streamlined. You know, they sit tighter to the fork. They're maybe not packed out as heavy, so it doesn't affect your steering, but they tend to take a little more time to kind of pack right and get everything into place. And I feel like these fork bags exist in this really cool intermediate spot where they're easy to pack, but they're still pretty minimal. They sit tight to the bike and you don't even realize they're there. So I gotta say, I've been really, really happy with them. So that is my experience with the Ortlieb 4.1 liter fork packs. I would love to hear your experiences. If you've used them yourself, definitely let me know in the comments. Or if you have any other favorite bags, let me know that too. Okay, that's it for today. I hope this was helpful to you. If it was, give this video a little like, and you can even support the channel over on Patreon. Thank you so, so much to all of my patrons. If you've seen any of my other gear in my videos and you want a little review of that, just let me know in the comments. Thanks, have a good one, bye.